7 income streams, $300,000 in 1 year, built entirely from home as a creative entrepreneur. Let's talk about it. As you all know, Etsy is where everything began for me. Selling digital products on Etsy is literally what allowed me to quit my corporate job and become a full-time creative entrepreneur. In 2025, I made $105,926. Now, if I'm being completely honest with you, my sales on Etsy this year weren't the best. I noticed a significant slowdown around the second quarter, and at first I didn't really know what was happening, but looking back, I think I know why. I completely stopped creating new products for about 3 to 4 months because I was busy building the vault, and that definitely impacted my shop. Etsy really favors shops that stay active, especially when you're consistently uploading new listings. New products get what I call the honeymoon phase, where Etsy pushes them more in search for the first few days. And because I wasn't uploading anything new for months, that momentum kind of disappeared. But when I started creating again in September all the way through the end of the year, I slowly went back to my regular sales volume. So my big takeaway from this year is consistency matters. If you want consistent traffic, you have to give Etsy something to work with. Even though my Etsy revenue this year wasn't as high as I expected, I'm still really grateful for what it brought in. And honestly, I learned a lot from that slowdown. This year, I really want to amp up my production and upload new product lines I haven't tried before. Hopefully that helps boost my sales and bring in even more traffic. Income stream number 2 is Creative Market. And honestly, this one really surprised me this year. My revenue from Creative Market almost doubled compared to last year. So what I lacked in Etsy sales, I definitely made up for here. Last year, I only made $19,638 on Creative Market. But this year, I made $35,395 just from uploading the same products I already sell on Etsy. Which is wild because on some weeks, I was actually making more on Creative Market than I was on Etsy, which has never happened before. So this platform truly carried me during that slowdown, and I am really grateful for it. And the crazy thing is, Creative Market did not start strong for me. My very first year on the platform, it took me 6 months just to get my first sale. And that entire year, I probably made around $2,000 total. It felt like a losing platform at the time. And honestly, I thought it wasn't worth it. I had zero expectations for Creative Market. But over the years, as I kept uploading and my shop gained more traction, it slowly started picking up. And then all of a sudden, 2025 became my best year ever, like a 180-degree turnaround from how it started. So my lesson here is, if you have the capacity to sell on multiple platforms, do it. I upload the same exact products to both Etsy and Creative Market. There's no extra designing involved. It's literally just uploading to 2 platforms instead of 1. And that decision alone brought me an extra $35,000 this year, which is not too shabby. This is why diversifying your income streams is so important, because if something like an Etsy slowdown happens, you have other platforms that can pick up the slack. Also, don't panic if things start slow. A slow beginning doesn't mean you've failed. It often just means it needs more time to build momentum, and this income stream shows exactly that. Before I move on to the next income stream, if you're a small business owner or a solopreneur like me, you know that design can easily become the bottleneck. And one tool that has been so helpful for this is Kittl, which is one of my favorite graphic design platforms. You've heard me talk about Kittl before for your digital product business, but what a lot of people don't realize is that Kittl is way more than a tool for creating these products. You can literally use it for every aspect of running a small business. You can create your branding, your packaging, your marketing materials, your product visuals, your website graphics, your social media posts, all in one place. My absolute favorite tool inside Kittl is Kittl Flows. It uses AI-powered smartboards to create a bunch of design options for you instantly. Let me show you a few examples so you can see how powerful it is. Okay, so this is the first example. I want to show you how fast you can create a full logo concept for your business using Kittl Flows. We're starting super simple, literally just the word Mia in plain black and white. From that one basic idea, we can build out multiple smartboards. And within seconds, you've created 4 completely different logo directions from the same simple starting point. From here, you can turn those into more polished versions, change the colors, build out variations, and see which style fits your brand the most. And the coolest part, you can instantly visualize how your logo would look in real life. On a van, on chocolate packaging, even on an actual chocolate bar. You can even create a storefront mock-up to see how it would look like if you had a physical store. How cool is that? Another example I want to show you is this restaurant brand builder. They started with a simple logo concept, and then Kittle automatically placed that logo into real-world visuals so you can see exactly how it would look in action. You'll see a realistic restaurant setting with customers holding food, staff wearing uniforms with a logo, takeout bags and packaging with the branding, merch with a logo printed on it. It gives you a full brand experience in one go. That's crazy. All of these examples are inside Kittle, so you can open them, study the prompts, and learn how to apply the same workflow to your own business. If you want to try Kittle Flows yourself, it's completely free to get started. The link is down below. And if you want to upgrade, you can use my code YaleYT for 25% off your first month of Kittle plans for new users. Income stream number 3 is a revenue sharing program, and I actually can't disclose the brand here, but it has something to do with my Etsy shop and digital products. Basically, I design templates for this brand, and every time someone purchases and uses their platform, I get a share of the revenue generated. This year, I made $12,714 from this revenue sharing program, which is pretty similar to what I made last year. What I love about this income stream is how passive it is, like genuinely passive. I create the templates once. If someone buys and uses the platform, I earn a commission. And that's why this is one of my favorite income streams. It runs in the background without needing constant maintenance or promotion. So yeah, it's a smaller part of my overall income compared to Etsy or Creative Market, but it's such a nice addition. And since it's directly connected to selling digital products, something I already do, it just fits so seamlessly into my business. Income stream number 4 is YouTube AdSense, and this one is completely new for me this year. Back in 2024, I think I made like $20 from YouTube, so the jump this year is honestly insane. 2025 was the year I really grew on this platform. I gained over 60,000 of you, which still blows my mind every time I say it out loud. Like 60,000 people clicked subscribe to my channel. If I could hug each one of you, I would, but that would be physically impossible. But just know that I am so grateful for every single one of you. And because of that growth, YouTube AdSense brought in $22,899 this year, which is crazy to think about considering last year I made $20. The first few months of the year were definitely slow. I was making maybe $100 here, $200 there. And then in June, one of my videos blew up and went viral, and that's when everything changed. After that, I started consistently earning around $3,000 per month from AdSense. And that still feels surreal to say. I knew I would make some money from YouTube this year because I got monetized at the beginning of the year, but I never expected it to be this substantial. And I think my favorite part is I genuinely love creating YouTube videos. It feels like I get to produce my own little talk show or channel, and that brings me so much joy. So yes, you'll definitely be seeing more of me in 2026, and hopefully you're not going anywhere. Income stream number 5 is brand deals, and just like YouTube AdSense, this one completely shocked me this year. Last year, I made around $2,700 from brand deals, which honestly wasn't bad at all for where I was at. But this year, we made $21,368 from brand partnerships. Unbelievable. I am genuinely so grateful for every brand that trusted me enough to talk about them on my channel. I didn't expect that many brands, especially big recognizable ones, would reach out to me this year. So this has been such a pleasant, exciting surprise, and one that I don't take for granted. So if you're watching this and thinking about becoming a content creator, this is your sign. There is real money in content creation. To put it in perspective, this is close to what I used to make in one full year working at McDonald's as a crew back in 2014. That was me working my ass off for 40 hours a week, 52 weeks a year, around 2,000 hours. Now I get to earn that through doing something creative, something fulfilling, something that genuinely aligns with who I am. It wasn't overnight, it took years of consistency, showing up, learning, and pivoting. But if you're committed and if you genuinely give it your all, there is great money here. And I truly, truly recommend that you see it for yourself. Income stream number 6 is affiliate marketing, which is also tied to content creation. These are the links I put in my description whenever I recommend a platform, a tool, or something I genuinely use. And if you decide to try it or buy it, I earn a commission from that. And again, this wouldn't be possible without you watching and trusting my recommendations, so thank you truly. In 2025, I made around $7,519 from affiliate marketing. Compared to my other income streams, it's definitely on the smaller side, but $7,519 is still a lot of money. That's not chump change. That's a vacation, that's rent, that's savings, so I'm very grateful for it. Affiliate marketing is one of those streams that's genuinely passive. I don't actively promote anything every single day. I just include my links in the description of my videos, and if someone clicks and decides to purchase, I earn a little bit in return. It runs in the background of my business and adds such a nice extra layer to my income. And I just want to say again, thank you for trusting my recommendations on this channel. You have no idea how much I appreciate the trust you've placed in me. I will always do my best to honor that trust. And last but definitely not the least, income stream number 7 is the Vault. For those of you who are new here, the Vault is my signature product, a library of over 1,000 digital products that you can resell. I created this for people who want to sell digital products but don't know where to start or feel overwhelmed with what to design. So I literally designed 1,000 products for you so you could have a starting point, a foundation, and something to build your business on. I launched the Vault this year, and I honestly didn't expect it to be as big as it became. This year alone, the Vault brought in a total of $95,158, which is just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. You know, before launching, I told myself, if I make $10,000 to $20,000 from this, I'm a happy camper. But you guys went above and beyond. You trusted me, you trusted the work I put in, and because of that trust, we hit numbers I never imagined. And I'm truly, truly grateful for that. I poured my entire heart and soul into the Vault. It took months to build, months of designing, organizing, refining, and testing. And I'm actually really proud of what we created. You know, when you go inside, there are truly so many beautiful templates. Ones I honestly wish I could sell in my own shop, but I don't because, of course, I don't want to be your competition. The Vault is for you. And this entire experience taught me a very important lesson. If you build something that is genuinely valuable and helpful, people will see that and they will support it. Value always wins. Always. Whether you're creating videos, designing products, filming tutorials, building a business, whatever it is, when you lead with value, when your intention is to actually help someone, it always comes back to you. In sales, in support, in trust, in growth. So that's my biggest takeaway from creating the Vault. Put value at the forefront of everything you do, and everything else will follow. That's the part of business you can't fake, and it's the part that rewards you the most. So yeah, those are the 7 income streams that made me $300,000 in 2025. And here's what I want to leave you with. Your life can look completely different 1 year from now. You just need one idea, one product, one video, one brave moment where you choose yourself instead of your fear. I'm not special, I'm just someone who refused to stop trying. And if I can build this life from my little corner of the world, so can you. So here's to 2026, to showing up, taking risks, betting on yourself, and building the life you've been dreaming about. I'm rooting for you, and I hope you're rooting for yourself too. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It really, really helps my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!